Well, it is time for another monthly freebie video. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Jen, and this is A Better Life with Jen. And if you know anything about me, you know I love a good deal. So I love these monthly videos to go over everything I got for free or virtually free for the month using store rewards or credit card bonuses. And months with 5 Fridays are amazing because you get an extra Friday freebie. So the theme of this month is stacking bonuses. So I'm going to tell you how I got some phenomenal deals by stacking bonuses. So we will start as always with the store rewards. So these are free. You just sign up in the app for your store rewards and you get your free items. So we'll start with SaveMart. So SaveMart is great. They always have a Friday freebie item. It's good Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So you have a couple days to get in and get it. And they had some really cool things this month. So starting off, the first thing was this box of mini ice cream sandwiches. So you had a couple flavors to choose from, and I chose the classic, which is chocolate chip cookies with vanilla ice cream. They had an interesting one. They had like a lavender honey, but I went with the classic. So that was really cool. There's 3 ice cream sandwiches in here, so that was great for free. Other thing they had was a package. This is an 8-ounce package of chorizo. So this will be great. It can make like, breakfast tacos and stuff like that with it. They had a beef stick, so kind of like a jerky stick, a beef stick. This is from a local brand called It's Jerky, and I love their jerky. I eat it regularly. I've never had their beef stick, so this will be great to try. They had a Mexican soda, and you had a couple flavors to choose from, and I chose spiced pineapple, so that sounded interesting. And then the 5th item was a Recover, which is a sports hydration drink, so sort of, an electrolyte type drink, and I got strawberry banana. So that was SaveMart. Now moving on to Maverick, which is the mini mart with a gas station. Very nice. They have a Friday freebie item. The only downside is that it's only good for Friday, so you have to make it there on Friday. One of them I did not get. It was a certain type of a Snickers, and when I went there to get it, they were out. So that was kind of a bummer, but did get some good stuff. The first one are these Welch's Juicy Filled Fruit Snacks. So they're called Juiceful Fusions, and I got original fruits, which has watermelon, lemon, blueberry, raspberry, and peach green apple. So I love gummy stuff, fruit snacks, so that sounded good. A bottle of Gatorade water. You always need some water. A can of Yerba Mate. It's like a natural energy type drink, and I picked blackberry. And then the one I'm most excited about is they had the Starbucks coffee and protein. So this is a Starbucks protein drink with coffee. So it has brewed coffee, milk, and a protein, added to it. So 22 grams of protein. So very excited to try this. This was a great deal because these are like $3.50 a piece. So really excited about that one. Now moving on to Safeway. And as I've said in the past, Safeway is sometimes hit or miss on if they have a freebie item for the weekend. And theirs are actually good Saturday, Sunday, Monday. But they had one every weekend this month. So very excited about that. I got a Mr. Pibb Zero Sugar. Love this stuff. It's very similar to Dr. Pepper, which is one of my favorite sodas. Got a probiotic drink. This is Popwell is the brand. And I picked cream soda. A lower sugar Gatorade. And then another protein drink, and this is called Spilt, and I picked chocolate milk. They also had strawberry or vanilla, 20 grams of protein, and this is caffeinated. So, but it's not super highly caffeinated. I looked it up, it only has 65 milligrams of caffeine, which is less than a cup of coffee. So that one sounds really good to have in the morning. And then I did some stacking at Safeway. So I use, in addition to the store rewards, I use a couple apps. One is called Ibotta and one is called Fetch. They're completely free to sign up for. And they basically, you scan your receipt and they give you rewards. So Ibotta, you look through if there's any specific things that you've purchased, you add them to your thing, you scan it, you get it. Fetch is a little bit easier because you just scan it, and if there's any, it gives you points no matter what. If there's any bonuses, it adds them. Ibotta gives more money, but it's a little less consistent. Well, Safeway had cereal on sale. So they had General Mills cereal. Our favorite in this house is Honey Nut Cheerios. And Safeway had these on sale. If you buy 2 or more, they were $1.79 a box, which is a pretty good deal. If you buy cold cereal nowadays, it's crazy expensive. So also in the Safeway app, I always look through the deals. I had a deal for me, $1 off of 2 boxes. So now that's 50 cents off a box. Then I went to my Fetch app as I was looking through at Safeway, and they had $1 off 2 boxes. So I added that. I got 2 boxes of the Honey Nut Cheerios with the rebates, was 79 cents a box. So can't beat that. So I thought that was really good. And that was all about stacking bonuses. So that covers the store rewards. Now we will move on to the credit card rewards. And we're going to start with American Express. So my American Express Gold card, if you've seen in the past, I've always done the $10 restaurant credit at Five Guys and gotten a gift card. Well, they changed it starting this month. They kept Five Guys, but they added another one, and they added Buffalo Wild Wings. So we recently just opened in town a Buffalo Wild Wings takeout only. So I thought I would do that for a little while because we literally have a stack this high of Five Guys gift cards. So I went and got a $10 Buffalo Wild Wings gift card to use. Now, the American Express Gold card also now started a 1-year free subscription to Uber Plus or Uber Gold or Uber One or Uber something it's called. So I paid for that, used my American Express Gold, and got that credit back. Now, they also have the $10 a month Uber credit, which I always use on Uber Eats and get some great deals. So this was my stacking this month. And I stacked actually between American Express and Chase. So my Chase United Business Card has an $8 a month Uber credit. So what I did, but you can't use it on Uber Eats. But what I did is I go into the United shopping portal, and I purchased a $15, because that's the minimum that you can get, Uber gift card. I get my $8 credited back, so that makes it $7. And I loaded that $15 Uber gift card to my Uber Eats account. So now I have the $15 gift card and the $10 free from American Express, and I've paid $7 net for this. Now, with the Uber Gold, Uber Plus, Uber One, whatever you call it, subscription, you get some bonuses. So there's some things that it unlocks. So I'm searching through the app, figuring, I'm going to stop and get my husband dinner. Okay, he loves Chipotle. I use Chipotle a lot because they don't mark up in the Uber Eats app. For the subscription members, there was a free entree with a $20 purchase. I was like, great, I'm going to stack all of this stuff. So I used my $15 gift card, my $10 Uber Amex Uber credit, and stacked the offer. So for $7, I paid for the gift card, and then it was like $2 over. So less than $10, I got 2 burrito bowls, a large chips and queso, and a side of extra chicken that I used for me. So we were able to get like multiple meals out of it for less than $10. So I was super proud of myself for that stack. So that was cool, and I plan on trying to do that every month. All right, now moving on to, also with American Express, had the Dunkin' $7 a month credit I added to my Dunkin' app. Eventually, we're supposed to be getting the Dunkin' Donuts here, and hopefully I can use those. If not, I have heard you can use the Dunkin' app to pay at Baskin Robbins. Also, when I travel somewhere, I'm going to go to somewhere that has a Dunkin' Donuts. So it's just adding up in my app, but I'll use it eventually. Now, moving on to Chase. The Chase Sapphire Preferred has the $10 DoorDash credit. My husband and I both have separate Chase Sapphire Preferred cards. So I have 2 different DoorDash accounts and I just toggle between the 2. So in the past, I would use 7-Eleven. They had pickup. I got my $10 worth of stuff, got it for free. Well, interestingly, they started, I think last month, that it was a minimum $20 order for pickup. So as you saw last month, I actually used that because there was some deals that made it okay. Weird thing is, in one of my DoorDash accounts, there's a $20 minimum pickup. In the other DoorDash account, there is not. So I only did the DoorDash deal once this month because I didn't want to use the have to order $20 to get the $10 off. So I strictly did the $10 one, no $20 minimum pickup, and used that one. So I got my standard protein bars. So I ended up with 3 Quest protein bars. They were on sale for like $3 a piece, so it was free. So I thought that was a pretty good deal, but not worth it to use the account where I have to have the $20 minimum for pickup. And I have no idea why one of them is that way and one of them is not. I'm just going to go with it as long as it lasts. And then the other one that I have is the Instacart credit. So I have a $20 Instacart credit every month on one of my Chase cards. Now, I've usually used Sprouts because their prices are the same in the Instacart app as they are in the store. However, when I was looking at Instacart this month, I noticed that SaveMart was also added as an option for pickup and no markup. So I was like, okay, I'll try that. Previously, in the app, it was a $35 minimum for pickup. So I would always do that, take the $20 off, got it for like $15, still an okay deal. I noticed when I was in the app this time, it did not say anything about a minimum order for pickup. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to order $20 worth of stuff, use my $20 credit, and essentially get it for free. So I did that this month. So I used SaveMart, so tried that one, and I got an order that was pretty close to $20. I think I ended up paying like $1 or something after the $20 discount. So what I got a bag of the Real Good, and it's interesting, they put these stickers on it, like to label it for you, but I got a bag of the Real Good, these are the chicken nuggets. I love this brand. This stuff is so good, so that was a great deal. And then I got a bunch of protein chips. I'm going to be using them for a taste test video coming up, but I was like, well, I'll get them for free. So I got Quest protein chips in loaded taco. I got a brand I had never heard of before, Simply Protein tortilla protein chips, and these are sea salt. I got the Wild Chicken and Waffles brand, so these are actually made with chicken, very interesting. And then I got some protein rice cakes from Quaker. So all of that was like $1 when I took that off. So that was a really good deal. I was very happy to find that. And I plan on continuing to do that every month if I don't have to do the minimum $35 order. So that was everything for this month. Like I said, the theme was trying to stack, and I was very happy with what I did. If you do not use the apps like Fetch and Ibotta, I would highly, highly encourage it. It's completely free. You just have to scan your receipts at the end, and you can get some really good deals. And then you can convert those into cash or redeem them for gift cards. So really great there. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As always, I love showing everything you can get. Just with a tiny bit of work, you can get a lot of stuff for free. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe, all of those things. Let me know if you've tried any of these deals or any other deals that you have found. As always, I appreciate everyone watching, and I will see you next week with another video.